So just walking up to this little yellow sign where I stopped, not last night but the night before yesterday's enforced rest day due to the weather. And this is where we'll resume. Then I'll have to turn around and just walk back and follow the steps I'm just creating at the moment to head towards Rangiriri. The Waikato River is flooded, so the route is off bounds. The water is beyond walking pole height, so it's not safe. So a diversion's in place, and we're just going to have to make sure we take the right route. There's a bypass route already recommended, so I'm walking with Yushe from the Czech Republic, and we'll do that together today, hopefully. But the rain looks up, so it's pretty awful over there. Whereas when I turn around, it looks a whole lot better in the direction we're heading to. Not a good start to the morning. Already started raining. Been going about a minute, and oh well, could be a long day. Heading into Mercer now. It's not been a bad little journey on that little side road, very quiet road. I was walking alongside the road and then spotted there's actually a path there. I need to keep my eyes open more often. I don't think I quite get into Mercer. I think 200 metres short there's a turn off for a track which can be wet and muddy following rain, and since we've had shed loads of rain I can guarantee it's going to be wading through soggy water. So the dry feet ain't going to last much longer. So George spotted there was an Irish pub here in Mercer. It's just on the banks of the Waikato. The Waikato River is flowing quite fast there. You can see it's looking menacing. You can see why it's impassable in terms of the track that goes next to it. So we're just going to have a little bank here and get a beer as well. We might stay clear of the beer for lunch, but we'll feed ourselves up and then get cracking in an hour or so. The forecast this afternoon was less than 3% chance of rain, and sure enough it's pouring down. Just can't get rid of the stuff. Coming off the main drag now and heading onto the track. This could be wet and muddy. So yet again, Araroa takes us through some pretty shady spots, basically knee deep in water. So we just crossed that field, and the last bit there was between waist and knee. Oh man, there's been some challenging bits on these trails. Soaking feet now, but hey, that's what it is. That's what we came for. Yeah, that's a nice view of the motorway and the Waikato Hills. We can definitely see how swollen the Waikato River is. There's no way I'm going to be attempting that this afternoon. I'm definitely going via the diversion. There we see how a track there just disappears into that swollen river there. Great views. So it's a nice little track that just veers left here, but we have to stay as close to the motorway as possible. Unfortunately, the left lane is closed. We'll be able to use that to our advantage. So we're just going to go over the grass now and see what happens. Island Block Road. We've just got to actually nip onto the expressway. It's a little bit naughty. We've got a slip road over there to get up to. And we've just got to climb over some blocks, which will be coming up soon. And get off here as soon as possible. Merry Spirit. That's what I did. White and Araroa and a big marathon to share amongst all the hikers tonight. And you can see the mud slip I had just before going downhill. Oh, no injuries. And again, just my pride. That was down to 0 weeks ago anyway, so that's no problem. Both sides now. Prime Waikato beef. Following fairly adjacent to the expressway, and will continue to do so over the next few k's. I kept hearing what I thought was boy races. I suddenly realised that's Hampton Downs racing track. Looks like there's meat on as well. I didn't know COVID could get concrete. You live and learn. You learn something new every day. Very few cars been on this road as they come down to Hampton Downs. Got a few funny looks from the one that did pass. I'm not surprised now I realised I had my hoodie up. Obviously for sun protection, but it probably looks a bit weird. Yeah, so I can see Hampton Downs really clearly from here. I might switch the video around. So we've got the motorway just down below, and then the Hampton Downs racing track just beyond the motorway. And there's definitely a meeting going on. Crossing the Waikato Expressway, seem to have danced around State Highway 1 today.
Roundabout, take a right on
crossing it for one last time now. Probably about 2.5 k's away from Rangiriri. It's been a long day. It'll be 37, 38 k's by the time it's finished. And yeah, looking forward to finishing now. It's gone 5 o'clock. Been on my feet since 8 o'clock. Just a half-hour break for lunch and quarter of an hour break in between. In Rangiriri. So it's been a long day. Just about 1.1k now to go to Rangiriri. And already a 50 sign there, that's always a good sign. Just ahead. Amazing blue skies too. So it's just gone 6 o'clock. There's George is setting up his tent. There's another tent in the corner, the white one, that I think belongs to Mike from Switzerland. Not seen him since Angora actually. It comes to something when you think you can recognise people by the tents, doesn't it? And there's mine, green one, with the pack next to it. There's certainly plenty of spaces for other tents on this little paddock. Although the owner of the house, Kathy, did say that with all the rain that's happened recently, we're better off where we are with the slightly higher ground. There's a lot of soppy territory around there. Now the owner of the house, Kathy, makes lots of guys that are quite famous in the community, the Araroa community, so we're both going to sample them and then take off and have maybe a drink at the Rangiriri pub just there. And that was day 32 at Araroa. As for day 33, tricky one, about 115 or so k's away in Mangatawhiri, 35 k's away, which involves quite a climb. Might be a bit too much, to be honest. Maybe I need to break those into 2 days and just accept that I'm going to get to Hamilton a day late. Hamilton will probably come after Araroa, so I'm either 2 or 3 days away from Hamilton, but hey, I'll chew over that tonight and have a think about it.